Welcome to another video. In this system of factorial algebraic equations, we want to solve for the value of p. And if you are just coming to our channel, please do well to subscribe. And the first thing we are going to do here is, if you have 5 multiplying p factorial, if you transfer p squared to the other side, so we have p raised to the power of 4 minus p raised to the power of 2. And looking at this right hand side, I think this p raised to the power 4 minus p raised to the power 2 is factorizable, and here we have 5p factorial equals to, so by taking out p raised to the power of 2, we are left with p raised to the power 2 minus 1. And again, if you have this factorial of the things here, so p factorial is just like we have p bracket by subtracting minus 1 from the next one that follows. So we have p minus 1 factorial, p minus 2 factorial, but I'm going to stop at p minus 1 factorial. And for this p squared minus 1, so it's just like if you have a squared minus b squared, that is the difference of the two squared, and it becomes a minus b and a plus b. And suppose this one is 1 raised to the power of 2, so following this a squared minus b squared, we are going to have p minus 1 bracket and another one which is p plus 1 for difference of the two squared. And so here we have p and here we have p squared. So if you try to divide both sides by p, 1p will go at the right hand side. So here we have 5 brackets p minus 1 factorial equals to, we are going to have p bracket p minus 1 and p plus 1. Then at this point, if I try to break p minus 1 further by applying the factorial principle, so here is p minus 1 at the real one, then we start to subtract minus 1 from it, that is p minus 2 factorial equals to p bracket p minus 1 bracket p plus 1. And looking at these two sides, we have p minus 1 common to both, so we try to cancel this two, and we are going to have p bracket p minus 2 factorial equals to p multiplying p plus 1. And at this stage, if I try to start this, because there is nowhere to go, and what I will do is I will try to make an assumption of, if I try to change this p minus 2 factorial, if I let it to be any other alphabet, so like if I choose p minus 2 factorial to be equals to y factorial, or if you like, we can still say p minus 2 equals to y ordinarily, but I would like to go with p minus 2 factorial to be equivalent to y factorial. So because I'm going with factorial this side, so that's why I'm going to put this factorial here. So, and if there is no factorial, if I choose just ordinary p minus 2, I'm going to let it with y. And again, so I'm still going to back to initial stage by cancelling this factorial. So doing that, we have p minus 2 equals to y, and by making p the subject of the formula, p equals to y plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to put dot on this because I'm going to need it later. And if you back to where I start from this, we have 5 brackets. So we know that p minus 2 factorial, I let everything here to be y factorial. So by replacing it, we have 5y factorial equals to, but the value of p is y plus 2. So by replacing it, we have y plus 2 bracket, and another bracket here is having p, but here is y plus 2, then plus 2 plus 1. So that becomes plus 3. So getting to this stage, the best thing for us to do here is by start assume the values, because there is nowhere to go again. So we just try to assume the satisfied value of this, as the y here is a very small number, that is So we start plugging a very small number, so we get a certain stage that the value will converge, and then we are going to get the equivalent value of y for both sides. All right. So if I try to assume 0, so 0 is not going to work. If I assume 1, 1 is not going to work. And if I assume 2, is not going to work. So unless if I try to stop at 3, so I think this 3 is looking great. So we have 5 multiplying 3 factorial equals to, here is 5 multiplying 6. And we know that this 3 factorial is 6. And 5 multiplying 6 at this side, so it's just like these two sides are equal. 5 multiplying 6 equals to 30, then we have 30 at the both sides. So which means that y equals to 3 satisfy this problem at this second to the third to the last stage. And since that is not the real value, we are assume it. But to get the real value, we come back to where we have p equals to y plus 2. And as y equals to 3, so we are going to get p equals to 5, and the 5 here satisfy the given factorial problem above. And this is how to solve this. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you have another way of doing this, you can drop into the comment box. Never stop learning. Bye bye.